Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, I'm sorry I started a little later than I normally would. I had a few things come up, so I'm starting a little later, but I figured I'd go and get started just now. Since I'm a little tired, I think today's show will probably a little bit quieter than usual, so I figure I'll probably do a simple portrait drawing of Elmer Fudd here. As usual, I'm just gonna start with this little light sketch. Just get his big cranium, because I want to make sure it's large enough for his big hunting cap as well. Get his neck. Let's go down to his arms. And for his legs. So you have room for his rifle that will be holding. The collar for his hunting uniform. Hey Shay, how you doing? Glad you dropped in. Okay, good to see you. Oh, that's right. It is his 85th birthday. I totally forgot. Probably should do something for tomorrow since his day is on that day. I know it's been 85 years. Been 85 years already. I knew it's been at least 80, but I didn't know it was that much. But I would love to actually do another one with him pretty soon. I think the last one I did with Bugs, but I think it was that last one I did was fun enough. I think it was when I did the either it had to be that one I did with the Bugs Bunny and Thanos comic, or the one where I did him battling against Rabbit here on the stream like a while back. It was either one of those two. Alright, let me see if I can kind of nail down his pose a bit more. Let me get the back end of the rifle here. Yes, now I got the sketch, but let me just kind of refine it just a bit more. I bring out the collar of it, because I was shocked it kind of has a tool where it kind of bends in two parts. Let me see. The bottom portion of his hunting uniform. We get his shoes. And also, sorry if I sound a little sleepy. I actually did wake up not too long ago, so sorry a little bit, but I got coffee on hand, so should be a little more peppier again as I go along with this, hopefully. Oh, sorry about that. I actually hit the camera again for a moment. Maybe his eyes while we're at it. Let's get his ears. Get the back of his little cranium. Get the brim of his little cap. Uh-oh, sorry about that. There's a large portion of the honey cap. Let me get the top of it here. Let me bring it down just a bit more. And also I think for today's video, like since I'm kind of working on limited time, I'll probably maybe stick to just drawing him, and that'll probably be it for today. Because I will have to take care of a couple of things, like not pretty soon after I'm done with the streams. I figured, let me come in for a little bit. Yeah, just talk to you guys for a little bit before I have to go ahead and go. I hope you guys have had a good week so far. I mean, it's been pretty busy on my end. Yes, I've been doing double at both my jobs. Like even for yesterday, I had to go in a little earlier than I normally at my second job. So I had to get up early for one job. In the morning, had to kind of immediately head out for the section in the afternoon and into the evening hours. Let me see. Something's not looking right with this one. Yeah, let me kind of slowly work my way to the bottom for it. Let me bring this cap down just a bit. Let me add a little crease to this cap here, because since it's pretty big, it tends to bend over. Since it's kind of big and floppy. Add this little bow at the top. Bring out his crane size a little bit more because we're frying the cheeks. We kind of bring down his lip a bit, his upper lip more. While I'm doing, let me kind of erase some of these marks here. Still trying to get that color right. Oh, here we go. And now that I got that, we can readjust the other part of his collar here. We kind of bring up his nose just a bit more here. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now I'll start working my way down for his arms. Let me get his hands, let me get his little trigger finger. Get around his little torso here. Let's get his other arm over at it. So he has boots. Alright, that looks pretty good. So let's start. We'll go at it with some pen. So let me find one. Oh, hey, animator. Glad you dropped in. Hey, happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday, man. It's, good. I wish I'd known so. I probably would have done something for you. In fact, let me say it in chat too. Hey guy, plans for your special day? Alright, what happened to the pen I was gonna use? Here we go. Yeah, but that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Hey, thanks for the great news, though. Hey, once again, sorry as I started a little later than I normally would. After things come up. Let me just kind of cut things in. For Walmart for my birthday, get a cake and buy a Switch chip. Oh, nice, nice. What type of cake are you planning on getting? Want a chocolate one, vanilla, ice cream cake? It's been a while since I had any indication on Walmart, but a lot of their stuff has been pretty good. Last time I checked. Let us go around the bottom of his bomber's cheek. Let's get his ears. Just work our way up. And get that little side little cranium. That's cool. We got 2 birthdays almost back to back. We got your birthday today, then Bugs Bunny right afterwards. I know it's kind of silly, but it's got other observation I just realized. I think the last time I went inside of Walmart, I think it had to be probably about a few weeks ago. I don't shop there often, but whenever I do, like I've always kind of glanced in the arts and crafts stuff, because every now and then they'll have some pretty good stuff, used for art there. Because usually they'll have some pretty good quality like sketch flash. I think they usually have them. What's that brand I'm thinking of? Cannot remember the name at the moment. Groombrocker, that's what it is. They usually have the little Groombrocker like sketch pads. And usually they sell their stuff there at a pretty good price. For a while, they used to have Kanzen. Now Kanzen, that's my personal favorite brand of sketchbook paper, because their stuff is usually great quality. It's thick. They got something that works for a lot of different mediums. Yeah, I've always liked using their stuff, and Walmart used to carry them for a while. And for whatever reason, they stopped carrying them. So now I think they got Groombrocker now. But also I think they also got more Prismacolor stuff now, because of course they got the regular pencils, but they also got the watercolor ones too, which is great, because I think the watercolor Prismacolor pencils, like those are a little hard. Those from I've heard are a little harder to come by nowadays. And the and Prismacolors, they get pretty expensive. Those are expensive. Like having one was a good choice, because of course, good luck trying to get one at a good price. Let's say like at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, because their stuff is always expensive, like over there when it comes like for pencils. Just kind of thinking up the outer outlines here. Kind of shade underneath his cap. Further than I would have liked for the rifle. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, Glenn, it's great to see you. I hope you've been doing well, because I hadn't heard from you in a while. But I also hadn't been. But also, I haven't really been posting as much. At least I haven't been posting as much as lately, since I've been so busy. Let me get the back handle of the rifle here. But, what was I getting ready to say? I'm just kind of rambling a bit now. What was I getting ready to mention? What was it? It'll probably come back to me. So, let me just get the thumb here. You go on the bottom and make sure there's a little space in the middle between the thumb and the index finger. Well, in this case, it's the trigger finger. Now, one of the other things I've recently started doing, like aside from earlier this week, for those watching BlueSky, I've also kind of started changing up my streaming area. So, on top of streaming on here on YouTube, I've tried giving stream on TikTok a try. So basically, I've been doing that mainly just on like the weekdays, and usually those streams are much shorter compared to these. Like I don't see myself ever really doing a really long streams like over there. At least I don't think. Like as of right now, I don't see myself really doing that. I think if I'm doing my launch, I'm definitely gonna keep doing them here. It's mainly because I think like this side's more friendly when it comes to actually using more longer streams. But I figured I'd give it a shot, and so far I actually have kind of liked how like the experience of actually like using it there. Let me get this legs here. And they're kind of fluffed up at the bottom. We get the boots. Just kind of thicken up the outlines more here to make sure these lighteners pretty good before I start adding the color. I was able to get the color to look a little better here. Alright, so let me get the pencils out so I can color this guy in. I think I'll just use regular colored pencils just for this time around. So first thing I am gonna do, I think I'll use this brown. Just gonna lightly go over his hunting suit first. I know in some versions, like it's brown. Other versions, kind of like a dark, it's like a dark, like olive green. Maybe I probably may add just a little bit either green or yellow to this, like later on, as I'm coloring this in. Like it's either brown or like a brownish green in some versions. Let's start working my way down. Yeah, but one thing I've been thinking about doing for like the morning streams on one news like for day, I've been thinking about actually kind of moving them down. But that's why for now on, whenever I stream these streams, I'm thinking of probably doing them on starting around 11 or 12 rather than starting at 10 like I normally would. You know, one, because I usually always have a lot of stuff to do, like usually earlier in that morning, but also the other reasons that I know probably good couple of you guys. I know usually you guys are actually upload later because I do it like some of you guys are different time zones, and that's what I would consider that whenever I stream. Alright, so let me go in and she got on this boots. I'm gonna use like a darker shade. Yeah, I'm just gonna use like extra pressure, this darker shade of brown for his boots. In fact, some of the live, the short little live sketches that I did, I'll probably show you them how some look a little bit later on once I'm done with this. So you guys can kind of see, you know, what I've been up to, you know, between the past couple of days. Get the bottom portion of his rifle. I will mention, like, usually like the TikTok streams are not as refined as not as refined as these, since I think most of the streams, the drawings I did on, I think those long ones probably be like 45 minutes. And I granted think here I have streamed like 40 minutes before, but in fact it's when it might be on that same time, but I always try to keep at least around an hour at a minimum. Let me see. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. Now let's go into red. Now let's color the side of his hat. Let's color that with a nice shade of red. Trying to think, don't want to. I'll leave it as is. Cause I know in some versions of Elmer Fudd, he often has like a little, shirt collar that goes around his neck here that's red. In some versions he does have that, and other versions he doesn't. So I think I won't do it for this one. Go as in yellow. Let me see how that looks. Since I do want to have to cast like greenish look, let me just add yellow to it, or at least a golden brown. Okay, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I didn't want to be too green, so that's why I was going to use yellow instead. So that being a good choice. Work my way down. And I was planning on doing like a second one after Christmas, since I'm out of time and we don't get a chance to really do that. The only thing about it is like I hadn't really, since I knew I didn't have much time, I hadn't really took that time to figure out who I was gonna draw for the next one. I think I'd probably probably do like Tom and Jerry. I'll probably do Yakko again. But I'll probably maybe save him for the next time I do my next stream. Alright, where's the gray that I had one? I had a gray pencil here. Here we go. I gotta go sharpen it. Give me just one moment. Alright. The other pencil sharpener, I try to keep it a little bit keep it further in the back, so it won't be too loud, so that way it won't pick up too much on the microphone. Look at the back end of his rifle. Yeah, I'm still seem a little tired. Sorry if I still sound a little sleepy. Yeah, I probably have to make myself some more coffee in just a little bit though. That's probably what I need to do. Yeah, I'm gonna use some more peach. I might use some orange for this though. Because even though this is more of like an apricot, it's a really pale apricot though, so I don't know if it'll show up that well on camera. In fact, I probably should have laid some down before I put this down, so we get more smoother look to it. But that's alright. We can still make it work. Being very light. Just a very light touch of the orange here. See, I don't want to use too much. Don't want to use too much. Go around. Just gotta soften up. Also, come out, kind of get rid of some of these red marks too. Because even though I don't mind having red marks, when I sketch it, I don't want to have them. Sometimes I don't want to have them there all the time. Alright, it looks pretty good. So now let me go back over this again with some more of the brown. I'm just gonna go around the edges just a bit more. Just to kind of tidy things up. I am thinking about probably doing another stream tomorrow. Now that's not set in stone just yet, but if I do stream, I'll let you guys know like when it'll be. And I'm gonna try to make sure I actually do get to let you know, because I know I do apologize for leaving you guys hanging earlier last weekend. I ended up working pretty late, and by the time I had gotten home, I I'd forgotten, so I do apologize for that. So, just kind of go around his shoulder here. On a slightly unrelated note, the one thing I did get around to doing not too long. Finally got myself a new tablet glove. So I went and ordered one not too long ago from Huon. Funny enough, I honestly didn't really realize it was from Huon, which worked out perfect because the tablet I use is from Huon. So like that actually worked out all right. AC drawing YouTube says, "Hey, thank you so much." Yeah, it's been a Yeah, I figured for a while, like I know I've drawn Bugs, but it's a while since I've drawn any other like Looney Tunes characters. So I figured I'd go ahead and actually draw him because I think the last time I did draw him, I think it was probably when I did the back when I was doing all these different characters in alphabetical order, and I was doing one for E. Because I think I do remember drawing him there, because I believe that I did. But I haven't really drawn that much since then, which I'm surprised I haven't. Because for some reason I thought I did already. But I suppose, better late than never. Alright, that looks pretty good, so don't see any more we could do for this guy. So that's our Elmer Fudd here, our favorite hunter. So hope you guys enjoyed that. So in the meantime, what I am going to show you, let me show you some of the other stuff, that I've been up to. So as far as the other stuff that I've done, I've just been doing a lot more like rough sketches like this. Uh-oh, sorry about that. Just like here's like one of the live and TikTok drawings I did. So this one, well, I love it what it's time. I am thinking about probably like redrawing this one day. Because I really like those turned out. But I think I could just a little bit better on the poses for that one. I really like how it has turned out. Then there was another one I did. This was one of the longer streams I did on TikTok. This one was like a hard rocker playing guitar. That was another fun one. I really liked how well that one turned out. And also there was this one too. Now this one I didn't do on a stream. This one, like a personal I've been working on for a while, like a Cheshire Cat. But that's more of a polished one that I've been working on for a little while. But that one being a lot of fun. And I have a few others too. Let me see if I have the other ones on hand. Give me just one moment. Oh yeah, here we go. Let me see, I'm trying to find, there's one particular I'm trying to find. So I know I did these right here. I needed some more. Now this one's on a larger sketch pad, so I normally won't use this one that often for my sketch stream because since it's a lot bigger, also since this has to have a little bit of trouble showing up on camera that often. So this one I did like of Captain Hook and Smee and just some other pirates in the scene. So those are some other ones that I drew. And a few other ones too. This one I did, probably like a blues rocker. I figured I couldn't decide if I wanted to make him like a blues rocker or kind of a heavy metal artist because I ended up getting like the Iron Maiden tattoo and the Led Zeppelin tattoo. And then I'm playing a Gibson. Then I thought I'd do the hat kind of like Slash normally does. Then I did one, of a kind of a cranky clown who's he's actually on break. So that's another one I ended up kind of doing. And also the last one was recent one I did on it was also I did one of Sonic. I did one based on Sonic from Adventure 2. And that was pretty fun because I haven't really drawn Sonic that often. So this was one of the first times in a while, I tried doing that. So I was really pleased how well that turned out. But yeah, like that's pretty much all the new things I currently have for right now. But I'm sorry. Give me just one. Hang on. So I need to check on something for a moment. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm gonna probably have to kind of cut it here for today. But I appreciate all you guys that actually kind of dropped in for today's stream. So I'll keep you guys posted if I do end up deciding to do another one tomorrow morning around the same time, if not earlier. I hope you guys drop in. Thanks for coming in. Hope to see you guys again soon next time.